I want to share about when I get depressed. If it's a pretty heavy depression, and granted my heavy is different relative to others, when I first hear my alarm go off in the morning, it's miserable. Just the thought of having to move my body, of having my brain wake up more, I literally wince and I refuse to open my eyes. And I keep telling myself, a couple more minutes. Hitting the snooze button used to be the standard every morning. Now I do not hit the snooze. When the alarm goes off, I get the fuck up. Because if I hit the snooze on any given day, immediately I'm telling myself, it's okay to give in to your weakness. You can be weak today, so I don't hit snooze anymore, except for when I'm depressed. So now I'm miserable, I don't want to open my eyes, and I definitely don't want to move my body. It's like all of the strength is sucked out of my muscles. And just getting up out of bed is just like, ugh. Every movement is emotionally draining because every movement is associated with two thoughts. Don't move and hurry up and move. That's just how pathetic I am because there's no motivation in my body. None of my systems are moving fast. Then when it comes to exercise, I can't do it. I keep looking at my watch and I keep thinking to myself, okay, I'll get started in a minute. And I have a lot of people depending on me. So many people, it's fucking obnoxious. I live with anxiety every day. So now I'm balancing, do I let these people down and just allow myself to be depressed today? Or do I just fucking hop on the calls and in the meetings? It's this constant debate. Do I do it? Do I not? Do I do it? Do I not? Stop being a bitch. Just fucking give in, give in, give in. Don't give in. It's ridiculous. And it's this sloth-like fucking existence. I try to think of things that make me happy, and it's fucking hard. Ugh. I'll run through thoughts in my head that should make me happy, and I'm just like, And I'm normally one of the most abnormally happy people I have ever met. Because in my brain, I have ADHD like a motherfucker. I have an ungodly amount of energy. I should be a fucking kickboxing instructor. When I'm depressed, nope. Like I was saying, I have so much energy, it's ridiculous. My brain is constantly moving like this. This is my hamster wheel, every day. When I'm depressed, it's like this. I'll force myself to do something, have a little bit of willpower. What I have done to push myself through those days when the gears are stuck, shit's not working, things aren't moving, I give myself a whole bunch of half-ass actions I can take that will get me through the day. The first half-ass action is opening one eye. I forgot to mention that before. I will literally open one eye. The next half-ass action is I roll, but there's some movement that I need to do. And very recently, I started doing this thing based on this podcast that I listened to. It was a YouTube video, I think Dr. Huberman. And he said, for one, you need sunlight to hit your eyes as soon as possible. And for two, the easiest action that you can take is 2 deep breaths to fill your lungs up to capacity. So, that's it. You can hold it, you can let it go. But just the act of taking that deep inhale, it's like doing this to your fucking hamster wheel. Speeds it up just a little bit. Psychological games on yourself. You have to have all of these tiny little actions that you can do, list them out and know them. Plan for them because you are going to get depressed. It is inevitable no matter who the fuck you are. And you can't stop living your life and you can't stop the forward movement in the progression of your goals. Especially for those of you who have kids. You have kids and you're depressed? Oh God, fucking forget it. Can't even imagine. You have to give yourself these things, these tiny little things, and you will be shocked how when you combine all of these tiny little half-ass actions, the hamster wheel slowly starts to speed up. And it's really difficult to get the thing fucking whizzing again for me on the same day. It does happen. It did recently. But you can at least start doing this. And you're not losing too much momentum in the progression of your life. If you think any of this shit is stupid, that doesn't matter. You're welcome to think it's stupid. You still need to fucking do it. Because the reason you're listening to this is you want to find some way to keep your life moving forward. You have somewhere inside you is a desire to live and continue doing things with your life. So take the steps. Just do it. And the next thing, and this is so fucking important, move your body. Any sort of movement, it doesn't fucking matter what you're doing. Me personally, I stand on a balance ball. That alone, just existing on a stability ball, just doing this slowly makes this move. But if you don't have it, you could at least do this. It's so simple. Those who can't just do at least this, you're obnoxious. Stop that. Take a fucking act, just do this. Keep moving. There's a whole bunch of chemical things going on in your body that are going to help you get out of that depression. and enable that hamster wheel to move a little bit faster. One of them is an increase in blood flow to the muscles, and an increase in the heart rate, and a change in blood pressure. All of those things produce good chemicals that exist in your bloodstream and ultimately make it to your brain. What the brain likes is momentum. It likes progress. That's why people who are stuck in a rut, you're in that rut for a long time. The momentum, the inertia is gone. Those people who become high performers, like elite athletes, anyone who is at the top of their game, they have had momentum for fucking decades or years. That momentum is so powerful. How do you create momentum? Is you create movement. And that's as simple as it needs to be when you're feeling depressed on any given day. Aside from just this shit, get outside and walk. Movement. Forward progress. One foot in front of the other. That's it. It seems so simple and it might seem stupid, but it's metaphorical. It tells the brain, I am making progress. You're not going to think that, but deep, deep, deep somewhere in here, the brain acknowledges progress. And that is important, and you need to keep that going. Me personally, I get on a bicycle. Just that feeling of forward movement at a decent speed, feeling the air rush against me, it just wakes me up and makes me feel better. So now, part of my process when I get depressed is, I just gotta get on my bike. That doesn't cure it, but it prevents me from becoming a fucking sloth. Hey guys, if you found that the slightest bit informative and you would like to watch the rest, please subscribe. I'm not a counselor, I'm not a therapist, I don't have a license for any of this stuff. I just have a lot of experience making mistakes and listening to other people. And I hope to share that with you so that you can learn from my mistakes instead of feeling the pain of your own. And you can get farther faster in the progression of your life and your happiness and success. Thanks for watching, thank you for subscribing. Hopefully we'll see you on my TV.